Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, Global Impromptu Speaking family. Thank you so much for joining. Today, our session number is 47th, and we are graced with one of the very senior Toastmasters, a humble one, who is our topics master, none other than DTM Jessie D'Souza. Thank you so much, ma'am. But before I call her up on stage to give us topics, can we just go to our timer, Mr. Abhinav, to explain how he's going to work with timing and just explain the timing mechanism, please. Toastmaster Abhinav.
Thank you very much. Good evening, my dear friends. This is Toastmaster Abhinav, and today I'll play the role of timer. So whenever you're gonna speak, you have to pin me, and I'll change my background for the given time frame. For a table topic, the time frame is 1 minute to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I'll change my background to green color. At 1.5 minutes, I'll change it to yellow color. And at 2 minutes, I'll change it to red color. That means you have 30 more seconds to wind up your speech. Try to finish within time frame, and all the best to all the speakers.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhinav. Please give me a big hand, please. Managing time for 25, more than 25 members is not a joke, it's a serious business. Thank you so much for that, Toastmaster Abhinav. Really appreciate. Ladies and gentlemen, today word of the day is testimonial, testimony. So you can use the way you want it. Our meetings are becoming testimonial for many other Toastmasters, other many human beings, because they are learning from us and we are learning from each other. Ladies and gentlemen, this session has become a testimonial. Now, I request you all to speak for at least 1 minute till green light appears on screen of Toastmaster Abhinav and maximum red light, because after red light, you have completed 2 minutes and you will have 30 seconds to wrap up, but we will appreciate if you can speak not more than 2 minutes, because we can accommodate in that context, we can manage more members who have joined us. Thank you so much for that. Please put your hands together. Our honorable DTM Jessie D'Souza on the stage. DTM Jessie, over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, DT Amjad Ali, and nice to be here once again on a Wednesday. I will be giving the topics, but remember to pin the timer. I think most of you are not pinning the timer. This is one thing I noticed, because we will have to practice this, because I think this online is going to be the norms of our meetings. So try and make sure that I pin. There is three dots on the on your tile that says chat and pin. So you pin the video to the timer, and today's timer is Abhinav Purnale. Abhinav, right? Well, Abhinav Gaur. We have two Abhinav. This one is Abhinay. Sorry if I am for it. Don't worry. Okay. Shall we go? Our life itself is a testimony of our own passion. The reason that we are here today shows that we want to grow and we want to test our own speaking abilities. With this in mind, I have few topics that are easy to speak. Try and speak and try and support your point with an example of your life. That will seal. And remember to close your speech. You agree or not, do not disagree, and why you disagree or why you agree, 1 or 2 examples, and then close. Remember, the format is the same as the speech: opening, body, and closing. Here we go. Our first speaker today is, I will choose Savita. Savita came, she was there. Savita, yeah. Your topic is actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. Toastmaster Savita. Pin the timer.
Thank you so much, DM Jesse. Actions speak louder than words. Absolutely true. Whatever we do in our life, just saying is not enough. You have to put it into actions. So many people in life just come, say, give big lectures, do this, do that, it has to be done, it has not to be done. But they themselves don't follow anything. What is the use of just saying, putting into words, unless it is shown into, it's shown to the people by doing your deeds, by doing your actions, and which subsequently makes testimonial in your journey. Actions. I remember when I was small, so I used to feel that I have to excel in one sport. But just saying was not enough until I joined that academy in which was attached to my school itself. And every day I was practicing without telling any of my family members and friends. And one day when there was a champion, then when there was a competition with interzonal champion, zonal champion, I participated, and with my persistent hard work and practice, I won. I brought the reward at home. And my family and friends were surprised. Arey, you didn't tell us only. You just, the actions were seen in the form of reward rather than my saying that I want to do or I want to learn. So I conclude, yes, I fully agree that actions are more important than just saying something in your words. But at the end, I would put one more thing. If thoughts, feeling, action results, if the thoughts are there, definitely it will change into results. Thank you. Over to you, DTM Jesse.
Thank you, Toastmaster Savita. Well said. Our next speaker is Toastmaster Daisy. Toastmaster Daisy, your topic is distance makes the heart grow fonder. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. Toastmaster Daisy.
Good evening, Toastmaster Jesse, and good evening, everyone here. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. I agree with this because anything you miss, you long for it. Anything which is close by, you don't realize the value. Anyone staying close by, you don't realize how much they care for you, how much your love for them, you don't realize. But when they leave you, you realize how much you miss them. When my daughters were with them, I didn't realize. I was always doing housework. I was always concentrating on their education, and I didn't think about the next day when if they leave the house, how it will be, how it is going to affect me when they leave the house. I never thought about it. But once they left the house, then I started longing for them. I was missing them so much. Then every day you talk to them. When they went for higher studies also it happened, but they kept coming back. When they married, it was still worse because it was like they left the house for good. But nowadays you can travel. We are blessed with this um, travel and blessed with all this video chat and all those things, so you keep connecting to them. So the our love, the way you connect with them, that is a testimony of what you feel in your heart. So yes, as the distance is there, your fondness for your anything, love or anything, that grows more. Over to you,
Well,
Toastmaster Jesse.
well said, Toastmaster Daisy. Our next speaker this evening is Toastmaster Hong Lee. Toastmaster Hong Lee, your topic is a friend to all is friend to none. A friend to all is a friend to none. Did you get it?
Yes. Yes, thank you very much for your question. My question is, a friend to all is a friend to none. So according to my understanding, it means that if I am a friend to all the people, it means that I would have no real friend, right? Actually, I believe that this is subject to expression, depending to expression, because for some people they just want to focus on some close friends with to build up and nurture every day, and to pay attention to the close friends, spend time with them. However, for other people, they want to focus to many other people. It doesn't mean that they do not pay attention to their close friend, but just because they want to have more friends and being a socialized. So I think for some people, that sentence maybe have a meaning that it would be very important to focus on the people who are really true friends close to us, and that are the people who stay with us for the long time, who will always be with us whenever we need. But for other cases, I believe that even though they focus on more people, they also know and determine who is important and will be there for the important persons in life. So, in conclusion, I think it's up to each person, up to their relationships with other people, and their personalities. So with that, thank you very much for your question, and back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hong Lee. Next is I have a special request from Jaya that she wants to go for something. It seems we'll give her a next. Jaya, remember to pin this timer. Jaya, topic is to handle yourself, use your head. To handle others, use your heart. I repeat, to handle yourself, use your head. To handle others, use your heart. Toastmaster Jaya.
A very good evening to all the Toastmaster and dear guests. Thank you for this topic. Um, well, when you're dealing with situations, circumstances, and in different work areas, uh, we need to use our head. We need to be wise. Uh, we need to know how to manage ourselves in the sense like any institution, when you're dealing with, for example, bank documents, or in school when you're dealing with teachers or kids, any staff members, there are a lot of you can say maybe gossiping, bitching around, or politics, and they trigger you. Sometimes they make you angry, and you need to handle yourself. You need to learn and practice how to calm yourself, meditate. Of course, it is very hard, very tough. And as for the heart, uh, we cannot, you have to balance between your head and your heart. Certain things you need to be wise and use your head, while as a heart, you cannot give your heart anytime, anywhere to any people, because when you give your heart, you're bound to get hurt, and people are going to use your emotions. Your emotions. So hence, you need to be well balanced in your head in order to manage the things around you and your heart as well. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jaya. Remember to see the timer. Remember to pin the timer also. Our next speaker for this evening is Abhinay Purnali. Am I pronouncing correctly? Purnali.
Absolutely right. Absolutely
Right?
right.
Abhinay, your topic is if someone betrays you once, it is his fault. But if he betrays you twice, then it is your fault. If someone betrays you once, it is his fault. But if he betrays you twice, then it is your fault. Toastmaster Abhinay.
This is not the life. Actually, this is not the life. Absolutely. This was not the life I'm looking for. Good evening, all. My name is Abhinay. This was the exact words I was keep on saying to myself. These were the words I was thinking, is this my testimony to embark on this journey of my life? This was the exact feeling I had just 5 years back. It was horribly, terribly time where I felt bad about myself because I got betrayed by my closest friend. And I've tried feeling that no, it is my judgment wrong. My idea is wrong of being considering what he's doing. However, the biggest mistake I was doing was I was continuously trusting the person. I was continuous. First time I trusted him, second time he betrayed me, still I was trusting him. I was thinking, am I think something is wrong with me and myself? That was the biggest mistake I did. And after just after 4 5 months I understood, no, I learned it from my guru. He said, believe me, if somebody betrays you once, you can ignore, but if he does it second time, you are the one who given him the choice of betraying you again, so it's your fault. That's the learning of my life, which I learned in 5 years, and I'm here now. Over to you, Jesse. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhinav. Well, very well said. Our next speaker is Baji Badran. Baji, are you ready?
Yes.
Baji, Toastmaster Baji, great achievements involves great risks. Do you agree? Great achievements involve great risks. Do you agree, Toastmaster Baji?
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Great achievements, I do agree on this statement, but then I would correct it by saying great achievements are only achieved by taking great risk. Now, without risk, they say there is no reward. Now, what kind of risk gives you the reward? Now, any great achievement you see, you have to keep stepping out of what you are comfortable in. Also, you need to bring the people who you are working with or who is working along with you. Also, you need to push them also to take that equivalent amount of risk. Only then it becomes a great achievement. In this whole world, there is nobody who has done things on his own. Everybody has to, motivate people, take people along with you, and for a common goal or a common focus. And that's how you basically get to achieve a greater thing which you haven't achieved it before. So in that sense, yes, great achievements are done only by taking greater risk. But how easy is it? It's very difficult. Now, can everybody do it? You cannot do it. Now, that's an experience helps you. I mean, the life experiences helps you, your work experience, office experience, all these experiences helps you take those steps. But again, you need to start taking that first step. If you don't do that, you really cannot move forward in anything at all. So yes, I agree. And in conclusion, great achievements are taken through great risks. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Baji. Very well said. Our next speaker is Karan Peswani. Karan, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Karan, where are you? Okay. Karan, your topic is when you love your job, it is not a vocation, but a vacation. When you love your job, it is not a vocation. Vocation is a job or task. It's a vacation. Toastmaster Karan.
Uh, when you love something, when you are interested in doing something, you put your heart and soul into it, in completing it or achieving it. It may be some work, or it may be helping someone else in their personal or professional life. Or even, for example, let's say a kids, if you ask them to go to school, but they will prefer to play for a full day because they put their full heart into it, they enjoy it. If you are really enjoying something, you don't care about the timings or anything. You don't even have their food on time. Couple of months back, I also had some problem in the company, and some things were not going or moving in the right direction. So it got me interested. So I started digging into it. And after digging for some months, I realized this was the issue going on for last couple of years, for which we were suffering. And it was my interest and it was my hunger for completing that task, which was exciting me to go on and on, complete it and find out the errors, and we achieve the success. And couple of months back, I started playing a new sports. So whenever I get a chance, I was not even sleeping on time. I used to go and play continuously. And yes, I conclude, whenever you are interested in doing something, and whenever your mind is with you and you are giving your focus, you and I don't want to even go for a vacation. Over to you, TM Jesse.
Well said, Toastmaster Karan. Very good. Our next speaker is Nikit Rana or Reina Rana. Nikit, are you there? Nikit. Okay. We go to the next. Next speaker is Sujata Verma. Sujata?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Your topic is quality of your life is determined by the quality of your thoughts. Quality of your life is determined by the quality of your thoughts.
Thank you, Tabletop Master. Good evening, everyone. Can you just repeat once again?
The quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. You know how the thoughts
Yes.
shows on you, yeah?
I do agree with the statement, quality of our life depends upon quality of our thoughts. It's all about positive thinking. How you are seeing life. Is it in positive way or negative way? We all of us know that we do have challenges in life. It is not anyone's sorry. This is not exclusive to anyone, any single person. It comes in everyone's life, anytime, anywhere. So be prepared and just make your thoughts compatible and flexible, and make it more.
Carry on. Close it otherwise.
Yeah.
Good.
Just
Going well.
just try to make it in such a way that the thoughts are your thoughts are focusing towards your goal. And sorry, over to you, Tiamudi.
Well said. You were there. You were there. Very good. Very good. Our next
Thank
speaker is Toastmaster Ajay. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Toastmaster Ajay. Freedom of speech ends when hatred begins. Freedom of speech ends when hatred begins. Toastmaster Ajay.
I could go on this topic. And the testimony is here very well clear that when you start talking about hate to anybody, I could go on hating people and everything and go on talking about the negative elements of people around me. But trust me, the moment I start doing this, after a while, I am going to find people disappear from around me because they're not going to interact with me because I hate them. Hate is such a complex emotion that we don't realize while we are hating people, it's not really they who are getting affected. It is me who is getting impacted by that hate. And once you're in that emotion, as I said, beyond a time, people around you will just disappear. And then it doesn't matter whether you have the freedom of speech or not, because you'll have nobody to talk to in any case. Definitely, when we delve into an area of hatred, that is the biggest hurdle to your freedom of speech. Speech is only possible when you have a listener across you. That is the basis of communication or an effective communication. Unless you have a listener to listen to you, it's a one-way street. It's not communication. So I definitely agree with the subject that freedom of speech, to be able to freely speak to people, you have to break the barrier of hatred. If there is any element of hatred in your speech or towards people, I don't think any person can talk freely to anybody in this world. So please be humble, love each other, and I can tell you, you'll have a lot of people to talk to and have that freedom of speech. Over to you, TTM Jessica. Thank you so much.
Very, very, very true, Toastmaster Ajay. Very true. Our next speaker is Gavalier Shoaib Khan. Are you there, Gavalier? Shoaib?
Yes.
Okay. Your topic is a mother's heart is a child's first class room. A mother's heart is child's first classroom. Did you get the topic?
Yes.
Okay.
Nurse. Good evening, everyone. My topic is mother's heart is the child's first classroom. I agree with this because a child is born from mother, and a mother is the first step to the last step of a person. Even if you're grown, even if you're old, everything starts from your mother till the end. And that's how schools also work, from your LKG classes or nurseries to the high colleges or universities. The first class is your mother's heart, because everything is because you learn more than anything from your mother's heart. She can teach you everything and tell you about whatever can happen to you. Now, just imagine you're on a bike. You have no safety on. You're riding a bike on an empty road. You have no safety on. You have no gloves, no head, no helmet. But you remember when you were riding the cycle, your mother always told you to wear hand gear, knee gears, and a helmet. because that's how the first step starts till the end. Thank you.
Thank you, Gavalier Shoaib Khan. Good. Our next speaker is Anushri Sharma. Anushri, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. I'm very much ready.
Anushri, unmute. Make sure you try to pin this timer also.
Yes.
Habits. Anushri.
Yes, ma'am.
Habits can make you or break you. Habits can make you or break you, Toastmaster Anushri Sharma.
Good evening, family and friends. Habits can make you and break you. I can vouch for that. Believe me. If you listen to me carefully, I can vouch for you. But I can give you assurance, or it is testimony from my life. You will definitely use some habit, or start doing something which I'm doing. 5 years back, I was having so much health issues, so many health issues I'm having. I cannot sit properly because my tailbone is straight. I have problems in my knees. I have problems in my ankle, and many more problems are there. Went to this doctor, that doctor, and taking so many medicines. The problem is not that outside, it is inside, because my habits were not good. Eating habits, sitting habits, sleeping habits. These 3 habits I have to taken care, and believe me, last 3 years I don't have any medication and I'm okay. Sleep, I sleep early on time, and at least 6 to 7 hours sleep I'm taking. Food, I'm eating now less food because I'm giving my full attention when I'm sitting and eating. I will not even using my mobile phone, no connection, nothing. I will not talk to anyone. My focus is on my food only. So even at less food, with the chewing more time, I will definitely feel full, all these things. And the third thing is, whenever you are doing anything, okay, so your health is actually your wealth, and please make some good habits, because these 3 things which I said, which one is actually I'm forgetting, but you know that, okay? So keep on, take whatever you like it, but keep it with you and try to do it. Sleep time, eat healthy food, and I think one more I said. Never mind. You select for yourself according to your things, okay? Over to you, Jasima.
Great confidence, great speaking, very good. Toastmaster Syed Zaya, are you ready, Syed?
Yes, Jesse.
Yes. Here is your topic. Okay. Ability may get you to the top, but it takes character to keep you there. Ability may get you to the top, but it takes character to keep you there. Toastmaster Syed.
Good evening, everybody. To get a job and to pass in an interview, you must have an ability. Ability in the sense, whichever job you are planning to do, you should be able to answer on that particular field. That is only an entry point for you. But at the same time, if you want to keep yourself into that job, you must have a very strong character. You should also respect others. If you are thinking that you have so much ability that you are going to stay in that job, it is not going to happen. Look at the example. If you got a job, but after that, if you are not performing, if you are not going on time, that company is going to keep you? Of course not. So the ability is the only, the entry point for you. But if you want to stay, you should have to build your, the strong points, which is more important than the ability. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Syed. Our next speaker is Sudeep Khanna. Are you ready, Sudeep?
Yes, ma'am. I was eagerly waiting for my number.
Okay. If you want to test a man's character, give him power. If you want to test a man's character, give him power.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Jessie madam, for allocating me this topic. Human has a tendency to grow. Human wants to grow, grow, and grow. And in economics, there's a very beautiful statement: human wants keeps on multiplying as with times. So there are two things. One is the ability, second is the hard work, and third one is the faith. Now, if we combine all these three factors, which will lead to power, power is what human beings are looking for. What is the magic of power? Let's imagine first. If suppose we take a story, I would like to narrate one small story, which was very much common in the primary, in the early stage of the standards of the school textbooks. There was a king. He wanted a power that whichever things that he had touched, that particular touch things will be turned into gold. The name of the story is Gold Man Story. So this is the beauty of power this is the beauty of power. Whatever things that we touch, that particular king was touched into a gold. So are we looking for such power, or are we looking for such power to utilize it in such a way which is betterment for the society, betterment for the entire humankind, or are we looking for the power only just for a selfish needs that has to be fulfilled? Think over it. How to regain this power, how to attain this power, and how to use this power plays a very important role. Power. We see most often the politicians who are hunger of this particular power. They do whatever things that they are meant to gain this particular power. It is being observed in the election campaign. They make such a sweet promises, but once they gain that particular power, everything is upside down. So depend upon you decide if you gain the power, what you will do with it. It will be the betterment for the society or for the betterment of yourself. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you to the Toastmaster Sudeep. Our next speaker is Monu Sahu. Are you there, Monu?
Yes, I am here.
Okay. Toastmaster Monu. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. Toastmaster Monu Sahu.
Thank you. Good evening, all. Toastmaster. Education is for life. Can you please repeat one more time?
Yeah, it's not a preparation for it. It's a life itself. As you educate yourself, you're living your life.
Thank you. Thank you. So, from our childhood, we are educating ourselves. Our parents are the first teacher. Our parents, they are teaching us, they are educating us, and that's why we are growing up and going ahead. The second teacher are our teachers, where we are going in the school and they are teaching us and educating us. So that this is going to life. This is becoming a part of our life. And gradually we have grown up, and now we are also educating ourselves. We are done all studying, and now we are working in the office culture. So apart from education, we have many more things by which we can come up with good life. So education is also a part that can teach us that this is a success you can achieve it. But apart from education, we have many of the things which we learn from the societies. We learn from the society how we have to live, how we have to help others, and how we have to talk with the people who are living around us. So apart from education, yeah, education definitely teaches how we have to grow in our life, how we have to earn money, how we have to work, how we have to earn money, and how we have to living in these societies. But apart from this education cultures, we have many of the things which we are learning, not only from our parents, but as well as from others members who are working with us in our office premises, who are living in the our area colonies, because by this we are learning a lot. Because my dear friends, education is a good, it helps a lot, but what we are seeing, that we learn. So apart from this, we have to learn other members also. What do you think? Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mono. Very well said. Our next speaker is Sujata Verma. Are you there, Sujata?
Yes, I have already attempted.
You
Yeah,
finished.
attempted.
Okay. Binal Shah? Binal?
Yes, good evening.
Yes. Binal, this is your topic. Competition is healthy up to a certain point. Competition is healthy up to a certain point. Toastmaster Binal Shah.
Okay. Competition is healthy up to certain point. Okay, thank you for this topic. Yes, competition is, I do agree with this statement, because it's not always we should compete with each other. You know, it should be it should be like cooperation, and it should be like there should be should not be like, you know, win-win situation. It should be like we should always not focus on competition. Just only we have to try to achieve our achieve our ability, and work towards it. And and we should try our best to achieve the given task without thinking over about the competition, and focus on our goals, and keep going with our achievements. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Toastmaster Binal. Very well said. Gavalier Sushant, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there.
Okay, this is your topic. Chance favors the prepared mind. This means opportunity prepares the prepared mind. Chance favors the prepared mind. Did you get the topic?
Yes,
Very good.
ma'am,
Here you
I
go.
got it. Yeah. So, happy morning, happy afternoon to all who are present in this meeting today, and also a special afternoon to the table topic master. Thank you, ma'am, for giving me this wonderful topic. So, friends, the topic is opportunity always prepares a prepared mind, and I totally accept with that. When a person is sitting idly, he don't know what is coming to him, so he won't be prepared. But when he analyzes that a particular situation, or a particular, for example, when we take to our own situation, we can tell about exams, meetings, something like this, a prepared speaker, they, when they were about to deliver, they got to know that we need to prepare it. Oh no, that's what makes a prepared mind. But you may also think about this situation when he or she don't know that he is going to present a speech, but their mentors know that they are going to make him do it. So he or she won't be prepared unless he or she gets to know what is coming forward. A simple thing that can be said by myself that I really love to say is that turning back doesn't even matters. Turning front and facing the problem always matters. Over to the topic master, and thank you.
Very well ended. Good one. Good one. You have a great scope for you to grow. Our next speaker is uh, Karan. Did you finish?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then we go to Rajeshwari. Rajeshwari?
Yes, table topics master.
Soft skills are
Good
hard
evening.
skills. Soft skills are hard skills. Toastmaster Rajeshwari.
Okay. Good evening, dear. Thank you so much for this topic. Soft skills are hard skills. What should I say in this? It is amazing. So, thank you for this topic. It's a nice topic. Whether it is soft skill or a hard skill, skill is important. Toastmasters give that skill for us, the skill of talking, the skill of fine tuning our thoughts and putting forth them in a blended form, and others understand, and along with that added soft skills for sure will take all together to the next level. And now current situation is such that yes, everyone needs the soft skills. And the younger generation, I think it is already it has been well tuned to this particular scenario. And can you tell me the topic once again, dear? Sorry.
Yeah, you are there. Correct. The soft skills are hard to learn.
Okay. Yeah. So the 40 plus or the 50 plus generations, they are the one, they are taking certain time, or to adapt to this new norm, wherein the advancement in technology is taking a toll on them. But again, I have seen many older generation people also, still they have that energy in them. They are trying to learn new things. I think that makes them keep younger in approach of today's new norm. Thank you so much. Over to TM Modi.
You're there. You cracked it well. You cracked it well. Just you wanted one or two examples. Toastmaster Najla, I have a nice topic for you. A woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong she is until you put her in the hot water. Did you get the topic? Did you get the topic? It's a nice one I gave you.
Yeah, that's why the time Amjad, he's laughing already.
Yeah.
Can you just repeat it once more, please?
Woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong she is until you put her in the hot water. Did you get that meaning?
I got it. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from where you're signing in. And thank you, Table Topic Master DTM Jesse, for this topic. You are right. I like this kind of topics, actually, because I am a UAE ladies Toastmaster, and I am a woman before that, and I am a young lady. So women, they are strong by nature, because they usually says, one question was in the last session, men are better than women in driving. Men are better than women in managing life. Men are more smarter than women in things, doing skills and learning. Well, I agree with that, but still, I can say women, they are overriding that. Because women, I can see some smiley faces, but I will continue. Women, they are overriding that. Why? Because they are going ahead with so many things. They are empowered in this new generations. From the previous and early stages of life, women, they were given the privilege of so many things, being a mom, then being a leaders, then being rulers, and now being a Toastmaster. So this is the most important, and this is one of the kind of empowerment women they got. Because in Toastmaster before, women, they were not allowed to join the clubs. So after that, they realized the women power, or the voice of women, to be in that. So the voice of women, they move so many things, and they move for countries and continents, not only houses and men. So over to you, Table Topic Master. I agree on that topic, and thank you so much.
Toastmaster Najla, very well said. Couldn't have given to anybody else. Good one. Our next speaker is Suresh. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I am Sindhu. Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Oh, okay, okay. Sindhu, Toastmaster Sindhu. Power corrupts. Toastmaster Sindhu, power corrupts. Only 2 words. Do you
Good
agree or
evening.
no?
Good evening, table topics master to DTM Jesse and all the Toastmasters and guests over here. Power corrupts. Actually, I don't agree with it totally. I have a opinion halfway. It depends on the people who are getting the power. It varies from person to person. It depends on the mindset of the people. I have seen many people in power, but some of them have done an excellent work, motivated everyone under them. They have taken their position to such a level that it benefits everyone around them. They threw light on the people around them. So such people are there in our world, in our society. At the same time, there are some people who takes the power and utilizes for something for their benefit, and they destroy the people or the environment or something around them. So there are 2 kinds of people. So what basically I feel is that once a power is given to a person, the whoever gets the power should be able to guide the people. Now, when I had worked in many schools, and I found that some of my head of the institutions, actually they motivated me like anything, not only me, all the staff, like anything, that we were given all the rights, we were given all the facilities, not only facilities, the freedom to voice our thoughts. So if we work under such people, I found that the growth in us was tremendous. Whereas some people try to curb our skills. So in that case, I found that literally when we are under them, we will get destroyed and none of our skills will be exploited, or will not be able to grow in future. So I feel basically my idea is that it depends on the person who gets the power, and mostly we are lucky if we see, or if we are working under, or if we are having a mindset to help our people or help the people around us. So when power comes to us, we'll help them to grow, not to corrupt them. Okay, over to you, DTM Jesse. Thank you.
Good one. Well said to Toastmaster Sindhu, well said. Our next speaker is Anil Vinakota. Anil, are you there?
Yes. Thank
Anil,
you for giving me the easy topic.
yeah, bribing me. To everything you gain, you lose something. To everything you gain, you lose something, Toastmaster Anil.
Yeah. Good evening, friends. Good evening, Jesse. It's already testimony that, fellow volunteers has given the testimony that you're giving a fantastic and wonderful topics. And coming to the topic, so can you repeat again? Whatever?
To everything you gain, you lose something.
Okay. I agree this. So when we are gaining something and we lose something, so this is absolutely true. So what happens is when you're focusing well in the corporate company, in the office, so you're occupied, you're giving fantastic performance, the company is growing. So at the same time, you need to, when you're giving enough time to the company, to the job, so same time you'll be losing your personal habits. You might need to compromise on your hobbies, and to an extent, you might even give less time to the family members. So this happens, yeah, in day-to-day life. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Good one. You're there.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Our next speaker is Nikit Rana. Are you there, Nikit? I think I may have anyone I have not chosen. It's 9 o'clock. Anyone I have not chosen? I cannot see the taskbar here. Participants list. Galaxy 58S8. Mr. Galaxy or Miss Galaxy?
DTM Amjad.
He's the galaxy man.
I think Prakrit has just joined. You can entertain him, DTM D'Souza, if you like to.
Okay. Prakrit. Prakrit. Toastmaster Prakrit, are you there? No.
Sorry.
Hello.
It's
Hello. Hello.
Oh, Prakrit.
Hello.
Yes, Prakrit.
Hello.
Yes, we
Am I
can hear
audible?
you. Yes,
Yeah.
audible,
Sorry,
not audible.
my video is actually having some network issues. So if you don't mind, I'll be on audio only today.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Your topic, Toastmaster Prakrit, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
This is an oft repeated quote, and I can actually personally relate to it from a professional experience that I had last year. So it just so happened that, and I can probably share it in this group because I'm hoping that no one knows me from the company that I'm working. It just so happens that I was having multiple processes in other companies sometime last year. And I got a couple of offers from two companies. And both were good offers, and I was trying to negotiate on both the designation, the role, and the salary. It just so happened that one of them rescinded the offer, and by the time I could finalize the second one, COVID happened. So I would say the biggest lesson that I got from here is clearly that a bird in hand is better than two in the bush, because you can never control the external circumstances. You can probably have the worst of times coming in, and you'll never be able to control that. But what you can definitely control are the things where you can have a say. So whenever you have an opportunity, whenever you have something that that makes you take a decision, my suggestion would be, don't think too much about it. If you feel that there is a positive to be had from that experience, from that opportunity, take it, grab it with both hands and embrace it, rather than wasting time thinking that about the pros and cons of it. Yes, you should do some evaluation, but you should not be muddled into confusion, into finally coming to a decision. So yes, I will totally agree with this, and I have probably learned it the hard way, that definitely a bird in hand is better than two in the bush.
Wow, very well said, Prakrit. Good. Last minute also good. Our next speaker is all finished, I think, to DTM Amjad.
I'm not finished, ma'am.
Yes, I'll finish you now. Toastmaster DTM Amjad Ali, your topic is the secret of getting ahead is getting started. The secret of getting ahead is getting started, DTM Amjad Ali.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master DTM Jesse. Secret of getting ahead is getting started. I cannot agree less than this statement. Of course, you have to start someday. Not every time plan works. Okay, you can plan where you want to reach, but taking a step is important, because you have no idea after taking one step whether you are going to continue or not. But that will happen only when you take a first step. Let me just give you an example of one of my Toastmasters friends. He loves planning, and planning after planning after planning. He will call people up for a meeting and plan, write things on paper, maybe for a small meeting, 5 papers, which I hate. And when the meeting time happens, trust me, there are only 4 to 5 people. This is what I hate. I like to do, I like to action, I like to take steps, because that's the way how you can achieve goals in your life. I'm not disagreeing with your plannings, your plotting, the way you perceive life after 10 years or 15 years or 20 years is completely okay. But that's not going to work if you don't take a step. If you feel like In Toastmasters, you want to become a good speaker. Now convention is happening. You're watching brilliant speakers. But will you become without taking a first step or taking an action? Impossible. A straightforward impossible. Start doing it, start failing, start judging yourself by yourself, and again start collecting yourself back. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I always do. That's what I always practice, preach, because I know that planning does not work. A previous speaker spoke about it. He was planning so much, so he lost everything. So whatever you have, just enjoy, take step, and enjoy it. That's what limited life we have in our control. Present is our gift. Enjoy that gift if you want to achieve something in your life. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, DTM Namjad. And next is the timer.
Thank you.
Who will time? Somebody will time him? Yeah. Abhinay will time Abhinav.
Wow.
Yes?
No, it's okay. It's okay if Amjad is doing. I'm fine. Sorry.
Okay.
Amjad will do.
Toastmaster Abhinav, your topic is bad news travels faster than good news. Bad news travels faster than good news. Toastmaster Abhinav.
Thank you, Jesse, for this wonderful topic. And good evening, my dear friends. Bad news travel faster than good news. Is it true? Yes, it is true. Why it is true? Well, in today's era, one thing which is spread across this world, well, apart from Corona, it's way older than Corona. It is jealousy. This jealousy is the biggest barrier or the hurdle which is stopping or creating a hurdle in spreading of good news. When a person receives a good news about someone, then he may feel reluctant to spread it. But when he hear a bad news or a negative news, he'll start a pain in his stomach. Okay, to whom I'll tell this? Okay, let me post it on social media. That's the best thing in today's era. So this negative news and the social media is a very deadly combination. These days, all the social media platforms are filled with negative news. You will hardly find any positive news with very less retweets. But negative news, oh, thousands, millions, hundreds of retweets, repost. This is the irony of life, wherein we have to spread the positivity. And how we can spread that? By simply spreading the good news. Or at least check the facts of this negative news. Because a study says that 60 to 70% of these negative news are fake. And we are just posting it, retweeting it, and sharing it on WhatsApp. So it's true that negative news spread quite faster than positive or good news. But we have the control in our hands. We can check the news, check the facts, and then only share it, forward it, or retweet it. So I hope this statement will help you to make this world a better world. With this, I hand over this podium to our table topic master, Toastmaster Jesse. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhinav. Well said. And here my session ends.
It's
And the
not,
table topic
it's
master
not the
doesn't
end,
get to
madam.
speak.
It's just a start for you. It's just a start for you. Your topic is DTM Jesse. Your topic is I stand by myself to stand for everyone. I stand by myself to stand for everyone. Over to you, ma'am.
I stand by myself to stand for everyone. This is very close to me also. I love these topics. A human mind, our purpose in life is to live for others. There's another saying, he who lives is living for other people, or the one who lives for others is living, which means we have come into the world that who's standing for other people. But a human being is such a greedy person. We have twisted it to our benefit and made ourselves as a selfish creatures. See, for example, if you see the river that doesn't drink its water, the tree doesn't eat its fruit. The nature, it's all living for others. It's only human being that lives for himself, and that is wrong. Actually, God made us the masters of the universe to look after them, to live for them and live for others. But we, because of our intellect and ego, we have made everyone a servant, and we have become egocentric master. So what is our purpose in life is live, stand by yourself and help those who are in need. Today so many people are having no job. People come to you saying that they don't know when the next meal is coming from. Especially I see from the UAE, I get so many calls, just pay little to live by, to pay my electricity bill and here and there. And for people who can afford to help others, when the case is genuine, this is an opportunity to show humanity and to stay, to live by your standard, to live for others. And here I give my over to you, Toastmaster Amjad.
Thank you so much, DTM D'Souza. Really appreciate D'Souza. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you
Ladies and
so much.
gentlemen, this is how we conduct our sessions and make it a testimony exquisitely. Thank you so much, DTM D'Souza. Can we all give her a big hand, please?
Thank you. Thank
Really
you.
appreciate for bringing up thought-provoking, powerful topics. Before we conclude, can we just go to Mr. Timer Toastmaster Abhinav to acquaint us with timing report he has shared, but I would love him to speak because this is an opportunity to speak. So speak for a minute to explain the timing, please. Toastmaster Abhinav.
Thank you very much, Amjad. So today I'm happy to see that there is no disqualification. Everybody at least spoke for 1 minute, and I appreciate our Toastmaster Jessie that there was an incident when a person was not able to speak. Then she motivated her that okay, go on, you can speak. So this is the true spirit of Toastmasters, mutually supportive environment, and I'm happy to see this environment over here and all are qualified. Good job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhinav. Can we all give him a big hand for managing such a big number of speakers? Really appreciate it. Fellow Toastmasters, fellow impromptu family, our global impromptu speaking family. This is how we encourage people. We give them time. Time is the precious thing right now. Trust me. I was on a lighter note when COVID started. I started telling people said time is money. So that means now everyone has time. Everyone has become rich now. That's not true. That's not true. Time is money when you are valuable. This is how time works. Ladies and gentlemen, we spoke for only 2 minutes plus minus, and rest of the session we listen. That means we care for people. We are there to stand by people. When we stand for ourselves, we are standing for people, honestly speaking. That's the reason I gave this topic to DTM Jessie to listen to her thought process. With that, power vested in me as a host of this very meeting, I adjourn this meeting. Now over to each one of you to have fun and chit chat.